my goodness, I am so excited to be here to spend time with you. But more importantly, I'm so grateful for those of you who chose to be in this room, who are committed to creating an income with doTERRA. And I especially want to speak to the people in the back of the room who came in here with a brave heart, who came in with questions, who came to find answers, and who is just feeling a little brave, taking the chance to maybe dare to dream. And in this section, in our time together, I promise you that you will walk away with ideas that are right for your team. You will come away with things that you can go home and do, and things that will matter to the people around you. The work you're doing matters. I spoke with a team member of mine right before this who told me that the heart and backbone of doTERRA is being built by so many people who think they don't matter. So for those of you who came today to remember that you matter, you are here in the right place. Can we just give a round of applause for those people who came by themselves? Okay. So we get to talk about how to infuse your team with energy, and this comes with being able to tell the truth, stories, with powerful experiences, and you are the people to do that and create that for your time. The knowledge and the vision that you have will light your team up. So let's talk about how it goes. My doTERRA journey started with a little bottle of balance, which led to diffusing, and then I dared to try the lifelong vitality. Now, I was a lifelong vitality skeptic because I thought people were just taking vitamins for fun. I didn't know they made a difference, but I heard about this money-back guarantee, so I gave it a try. I have been on the lifelong vitality for more than 10 years, and it is key to my day. As I was experiencing my little oils and learning how to use the diffuser as I was homeschooling my kids, I heard about convention. I wasn't sure about that because this wasn't my type of thing, but I thought I would go to Salt Lake and just kick the tires, check it out. I came to find out if doTERRA was the real deal. I wanted to know before I brought friends in, before I talked to people about the basics of oils, that this was real. Standing outside the Salt Palace, I ran into a woman you might know, Emily Wright. And in that moment, I received confirmation that doTERRA is absolutely the real deal. You too are here for a reason. You are in the right place, at the right time, and on time. You are at the beginning of doTERRA. I had this confirmed to me hundreds of times in the last 13 years as I've been here. We are in the right place. And here's why, right? The things that made doTERRA the right company then are still true, right? The right compensation plan, only enhanced. We've got the right products where they're never compromised. Not once in my 13 years of doTERRA have I wondered what was in the bottle. I don't have to worry about it. We have the right people. They are fantastic. They care about what's happening with you, with your business, and in your homes, and with your team. And we have the right timing. We're at the heart of many growing industries. So how do we take this information and our confidence and our hope and belief and take that back to our teams? It's actually really, really simple. When you're enthusiastic about what you do, people will feel it. That's it. That's the secret. But I will give you some keys that you can use, right? Perspective, passion, and programs. Okay, where your focus goes, that's where energy is going to flow. The things that you're excited about, that's what's going to get others excited. So Tony Robbins talked about this, but we know it. Anytime you light a match, wind in the sails, gas in the tank, or teaching people, things start moving, things start happening. This is what's possible with you and a little bit of focus. So it sounds easy, right? But some of you are thinking about the elephant in the room. What if you don't have the energy, right? That happens to all of us. Sometimes it's hard to maintain positive energy. You're a real human with real life experiences, and this can impact your life and business. So I'm going to prove to you that even with real life happening, you can build doTERRA, okay? So quick poll. How many of you know how to do laundry? Raise your hands. Wow, we've got smarties, all of you, right? How many of you felt your energy drop just to think about the laundry? You're like, yeah, some of you are like, please, no laundry. That's why I'm here in Salt Lake. Some of you who felt excitement, you're like, I've got laundry handled. I know how to separate the lights and the darks. I've got a system. I own it. Yeah, some of you are like, this is my jam. Okay, that instant feeling that you had is energy, and it speaks every time you do anything from your laundry to making a doTERRA phone call to hosting a class. So how many of you get excited when it comes to posting about doTERRA online? Not nearly as many hands as doing laundry, okay? We'll talk about that. How many of you get excited by a room full of people ready to learn about oils? It's the very best feeling, right? You show up and you know you're about to change some lives. So, this is the key, perspective. When it comes to laundry, it's really simple. All of you do it the same way, no matter what your system is. You go, you gear yourself up, you take a deep breath, take one with me, right? You lock in, you decide that it matters to have clean clothes. You care about the outcome. You make the decision, you get started, you separate the lights from the darks, real simple. You use your oils. Maybe you add some Purify to your laundry balls, maybe you use the Abode laundry soap. You ask for help when needed. The hard parts, like putting away or folding, and then you rinse and repeat, right? Is this how you're doing your laundry? Yes. So when it comes to your business, it's the exact same process. You're going to take a big, deep breath, right? You're going to remember the truth. There are people who need what you know. You're going to use your oils. Throw on some Motivate, maybe some bergamot, maybe some spearmint for some courage. Then you're just going to make a decision and get started. You're going to start right where you are. You're going to get focused, separate the lights from the darks, right? Keep those thoughts that are working for you, let some of the others go. You're going to ask your upline for help. If you don't like your upline, you're going to ask the person sitting next to you for help, okay? Then you're going to rinse and repeat. You can build an entire life on this system. So when I look at when my business flows and when it's fun, it's when I'm prioritizing phone calls. Now, some of you felt that energy drop. Take another big deep breath, let that go. Phone calls can be fun. There's so many ways we can contact our customers, whether it's just appreciation, a temperature check. How are they feeling about doTERRA? Wellness consults, thinking of you, thank you. It can be anything, invitations or referrals. Your business will pick up and grow when you pick up the phone. So for me, I'm actually an introvert, and I don't want to make the phone calls. Am I alone in that? Apparently, you all love them. Okay, great. So the key for me, if I'm making a phone call, is to remember something that gets me going. That can be the people behind the bottle, the people on my team that I actually love. They're my friends, right? They're not my downline. They're my friends. When I think of them and I think about the differences, their stories, my excitement for the products, or even that feeling I had outside the Salt Palace with Emily 13 years ago, I suddenly want to make the phone calls because it matters. It sounds simple, but it actually changes everything. So for you, you get to bring the right energy to your phone calls and go empower people. Now, I know that we love tools in doTERRA, so we're going to make it easy for you. Here you will find examples of ways to talk to people. If you don't like the examples I gave you, you could actually use ChatGPT and say, pretend you're my upline in doTERRA. Pretend you're a therapist or a coach. Please tell me how to talk to this person, and it will tell you. I'm giving you a simple example for all those types of calls, but you can personalize it, and you should, because they don't want to hear my voice, they want to hear yours. Like laundry, phone calls and contacting have to be done regularly. Okay, be passionate in your niche. When you have passion and energy, your business will grow. Now, your passion and energy in your niche can change over time. An example of that is Chantel Cleverly on my team. She is happy. She's excited about what she's doing. Now, what that looks like in real life is she's chosen a few pillars, a few things she's focused on, right, to talk about. She's having fun in those topics. Now, is everybody building doTERRA like Chantel? No. But it's her passion, and it's a place where she can succeed and thrive. I challenge you to go home and do the same thing. Pick your niche, stay on the horse. Okay, finally, programs. When we have education experiences, our teams move forward. The energy we bring to those makes all the difference. So let's make it simple. We've got some products now that we can use to get our teams excited. The first one I want to invite you to use is the new frankincense stick. Try Frankincense Fridays. Share all about frankincense. You could do on-the-go glow. Have your teams send you photos of frankincense in their gym bags, in their purses, everywhere they go. This is something we'll be carrying with us and using everywhere. You could also do a 10-day campaign. To make it easy for you, we've given you all of this where you can just go and start these programs for your teams. Okay, foundational wellness. This is what I will be building my business on for the next year. These basics are what keep me going and allow me to be with my family in the way I want to be. So you could do a 90-day wellness challenge. We've seen those. You could do a virtual wellness retreat, gather other experts, other people excited about their health, and just gather and have fun conversations. And then, of course, introduce our new VMG Plus. Finally, you could have Healthy Hour, a happy, healthy hour where you can invite people to come and try the VMG Plus. Now, this works virtually or in person. You have people who have forgotten about the power of vitamins and doTERRA, but they're happy to try a drink and gather virtually to have some fun and give their opinions on it. In that QR code, you've got graphics, you've got everything you need so you could actually plan the event for next weekend if you chose to. Yeah, fun, right? Okay, finally, you can talk about the financial solutions here. Daniel and Melina both gave us great reasons why we can build doTERRA and how to do it. This is a need, and honestly, when you look at every other company out there, it's a place where we shine. Go home and talk about the things that excite you. One aspect of the compensation plan. Maybe it's the Refer a Friend program. Maybe it's just the long-term benefit of building a legacy for your family. Be excited about it. In the last week, I've had the chance to share oils with people who need it. You know people like this too. People with broken hearts, people with stress, normal everyday stress, of course. People who like to eat pizza. They need to know about TerraZyme. When we have these solutions at our fingertips and share them with others, they will feel your enthusiasm, and that will continue to encourage you. Now, sometimes our biggest critics are in our own homes. This is my 19-year-old son. He has spent most of my doTERRA career teasing me about doTERRA, about my oils, about my snake oils, and really just having a good time with it. Suddenly, as a college student, he realized there was something more to doTERRA. Some of the first calls I got from him were, hey, did you pack that oil for me? Where can I find it in my stuff? Hey, I need more TerraZyme. I'm out of On Guard Plus pills. They start to get it, and the people around you will too. I happened to share on Facebook just about the difference doTERRA had made to our family, and he immediately texted and said, I really liked your doTERRA post. I thought he was teasing me because that's mostly what you get from teenage boys. And he's like, no, I'm dead serious. I just started thinking about how much it changed all of our lives, I swear. I swear to you, if you will stand in your power, if you will share what you have, if you will love those around you and bring your positive energy in your unique way, you too will make a difference to the people around you.